Thanks, Goose. Following in the footsteps of games like Slender Man comes Rake.
That.
You find yourself in a van with a bunch of hunting gear and camera equipment, and a whole lot of information on what looks like some kind of monster roaming the woods.
Controls are a little awkward at first, but once you fumble your way through the vague objectives you're presented with, you start to get the gist.
Basically, you have a bunch of cameras that can be set up at specific points around the forest. You have a rifle for hunting, some animal feed, and a map.
Places I can set up cameras. Okay.
So off you go exploring the hunting grounds.
The further and deeper you explore, the more ominous the woods become.
Spooky music. Spooky music.
And you start to come across a few warning signs of what may be in your future.
Oh, gross.
You have all your hunting gear, so you can actually hunt if you want to.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was one of my objectives, but apparently not.
Oh, he does not sound well.
I think you're actually just there to catch the monster, so any wildlife you take out is pretty pointless.
Well, except for the pig. You can trap a pig in this pig trap that's already set up for you. I did this by leaving a trail of feed into the cage to lure it in.
Little piggy. Little piggy.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that. The pig is really stupid. He just keeps getting stuck in there over and over. But once he is caught, you can stick a camera on him, which is pretty cool.
On the pig.
Pig cam.
Despite all the places you can affix cameras to, you can only ever have 5 set up at the one time. So once you've done this, it's back to camp, night falls, and the waiting game begins.
There we go, it's camera 1. Camera 2, still pretty boring. Nothing happening.
For the most part, not a lot happens, but it does get you in those few scary moments. I'm just not sure what the objective of this game is. Catch the monster on film? Catch the monster?
Yeah, when the monster destroys your camera, you can't go back and get the footage, so apart from being scary, I'm not sure what the point of it is.
Trap. That's cool.
I did find some traps in an old hunting tent which I set up with some food, but nothing seemed to come of that either. So I decided to go out and hunt it the old-fashioned way. Just a girl and a shotgun trying to nab a Sasquatch.
The nights are long, aren't they? And the monster is always lurking, but you're generally pretty safe during the day. Generally.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's it? I'm fine? I'm fine.
I went into that cave at night and it was kind of a different story.
As far as lairs go, for monsters, this is pretty, uneventful.
The monster doesn't actually take a lot of damage off you though, so it isn't as scary as it could be.
Damn.
Well, the whole game crashed when I got attacked, so really that was more like permadeath, where I lost all my progress.
Oh, the game is pretty rough around the edges for sure.
And it attracts a lot many hunters.
And ultimately not enough happens to keep you engaged. Your objectives are few and far between.
Let's go bottom of the swamp.
It feels like the first quarter of a game at this point. It is a really cool idea though, and I'd love to see it explored further. Some kind of cool X-Files setup with more risk, more to do, and more scares.
Yeah, but because the game's so cheap, it's fine for just messing around in, I think. And apparently there's multiplayer coming too, which I'd be interested to see. But for actual scares in the wilderness, you're much better off with something like Slender Man, which has high stakes and is genuinely frightening. I'm giving this 1 star.
Yeah, it's 1 star from me too.